take one, we're going to do a full run through. All cameras should be sunk on this.
Good morning, Facebook family, friends, my faithful, loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is Monday. It is May 7th. The year is 2018. It is a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. The temperature today is supposed to be around 80 degrees, but I think as the week goes on, we're going to hit 90 by Friday. 90 by Friday. It will be 80 degrees. I think I'm taking the day off. I'm sore as hell. I've been in the gym now for the past 6 or 7 days. I think I skipped the gym yesterday. I might skip it today. Depends how I feel. So last night I went out to the club, and I don't go out very frequently because y'all know shit. I had spent most of the day grilling some food. I grilled a beef brisket. I smoked a duck and a chicken, and I did some turkey burgers. I did about 10 or 15 turkey burgers. They were really, really good too. I'm going to do a video where I share my recipes and stuff. I just got to get somebody to come in and to hold the camera and record me while I make some of my stuff. When I make my turkey burgers, everybody loves my turkey burgers. And I always say, what do you put in them things? Because turkey meat can be very dry if you don't put the right ingredients into those turkey burgers. That mess will dry out on that grill and not be worth a damn. So I always take my turkey meat and I mix it with a mixture of bell peppers, onions, celery, red bell, the color bell peppers, red. You can buy all this stuff frozen in the food section and just pretty much dump it into the fresh ground turkey and blend it up. And then I add all my special seasonings. And to give it, I put it in the refrigerator and let it sit for a little while so it can kind of thicken a little bit. That turkey burger can be kind of a funny thing. But anyway, I was talking to, and if you actually have time, you make those turkey burgers, they even come out even great if you make the patties and stick them into the freezer for about an hour or two so they get a little solid, then put them on the grill. We'll tell my little secrets then. Anyway, last night, I was out at the club, and I saw a lot of guys who recognized me. The club had a new change last night. This particular club on 10th Street, which is a white-owned restaurant, they decided to start charging $5 for entry last night, and people were balking at paying the $5 fee. So most of the people were hanging outside the club. So I'm looking inside and saying, well, shit, if I paid $5, ain't nobody in there. So I decided I'm going to hang out here in the corner like everybody else. I ain't going inside. Why would I pay $5 to go sit there by myself and everybody's out here? So that didn't last too long before the police had to, come out there and say, niggas need to get off the street corner, either bring your ass inside this place and pay them $5 and go someplace else. So gradually people did go inside and pay the $5. I didn't. I had enough fun out there meeting and greeting people outside, and I didn't want them to drink, so, I saw some friends, and I said, let me get my ass on down. I sat there talking with everybody. But I had it's just so strange that this weekend I've talked to so many people, and it's so strange that a lot of guys are, you think you're going through something by yourself, but you're really not. The problems that are affecting you are really not just special to you, but as a whole, they affect everyone. A lot of my friends, very handsome, attractive guys, younger than me, are having a very tough time navigating through the community with trying to find someone to date or be in a relationship. Those that want to date and be in relationships. And they said it's just, they're constantly meeting guys who are attempting to use them for whatever they need, whether it's a place to stay or finances or whatever. It's become this strong. Atlanta has become, and it's not just Atlanta, I'm sure it's pretty much happening nationwide. For some odd reason, you have a lot of people flocking here to Atlanta, and they want to take advantage of a person. So if you're used to meeting guys and going on dates and you're dating and it's a Dutch dating person, everybody's paying for their meals and stuff like that. Well, because I'm used to back in the day when I would go on dates, I always just paid for the date because I asked you to go, I automatically just paid for the date. But now you have to be more careful and selective about the people you choose to go on them dates like that because some people are just looking to get a dinner. They're going to have breakfast with Mark, lunch with John, in Houston's restaurant with you at 7 o'clock that night. They got the whole day planned out who they're going to be eating these meals with, who they're going to be working out with to get into the gym for free, it's a constant trying to manipulate somebody and get something from these people. And I've heard this over and over from guys, not just in Atlanta, all the way as far as Washington, D.C. A friend told me a very sad story about a guy he let into his home, been down that path before. Let this man into his home. He had known him for a couple of months. Let this man on the pretenses that he was looking for a job in the Washington, D.C. area. He was moving there from somewhere else. But it turns out the man was actually online having raw and protected sex with niggas all over the Washington, D.C. area. Told him, the man he let move into his home had told him he was a total top. Come to find out the nigga was bottom for every nigga this side of Mississippi Raw in Washington, D.C. And besides that, on top of lying about his HIV positive status. So, you got to be careful these days. You got a lot of con artists running out here. And I'm beginning to see the same problems that are happening in the heterosexual community, because you got a lot of women who use men, and you got a lot of men who use women, vice versa. The same problems you see happening in the straight community are really mirrored in the black gay community. A lot of people sometimes, I don't know why some straight people put black gays on a pedestal and think that we having this wonderful life over here. It's not true. Relationships are even more complicated, are tougher when you dealing with a lying ass nigga. I said I wasn't going to use that word. I'm lying. Y'all know I was going to use that word. Lying ass nigga. Niggas ain't worth shit. Guys come to you from the very beginning. The moment they see you as their next victim. And if you're not smart enough to know what they're up to recognize what they're trying to do, the games that they're playing, you will be their next victim. So you got to come up with some rules of engagement with dealing with these motherfuckers. When you meet a new nigga and y'all want to go out to restaurant, store, restaurant, a movie, whatever, make it known up front. I ain't paying for me, not you. You're going to pay for your own meal, your ticket to the movie theater, and that $15,000 bag of popcorn. If you got to take a loan out to get that popcorn, be prepared to do so. I'm using my American Express for my popcorn. You can't pay for these niggas shit no more. Under no circumstances, unless you want to be used. When you meet these niggas, and you want to go on a date, they got to pay for everything. They got to park their car in valet, they got to pay for it. You don't pay for it. They don't have money to pay for valet, walk to them, park up the street and walk their ass back down here. And make sure you park in a space where you won't get towed, booted, or whatever, because I'm not helping you pay for that. So your best bet is to scrape up them $5 and pay for valet parking right here. And I'm not paying for none of this shit. I'm going into the restaurant. I'll see you when you get inside. That's all you can do. Until you get to know a person. Now, me and Earl have had our problems. Yeah, we've had our issues because Earl is just a nigga. I just don't know the way I can say it. But I can honestly say Earl has always paid for his... Earl's always been employed and worked a job and paid for his shit. He never came to me trying to use me for nothing. Paid for his own shit. I never asked Earl for nothing. He never asked me for nothing. I see those types of relationships are falling by the wayside. Now you got a bunch of people out here trying to figure out a place to stay. A car to drive. Clothes to wear, yours. If they can fit it. It's weird. These niggas don't want to be self-sufficient. Or they cannot be self-sufficient. People are not paying attention. But I pay very close attention to what's going on in Black America. Because, I am a Black American. And I see some problems here that have been going on for the past 15, 20 years. It's getting worse. The job market has tanked. If you do not have a specialized degree or skill set that is in demand, your ass going to be doomed. Yeah, you can have a college degree. You have multiple degrees. But if they don't need you, if it's not in demand, particularly in the city that you've chosen to live in or wherever you're staying at, you're going to be a hungry motherfucker with that. You may have to eat that damn college degree just to survive. So you got a lot of unskilled young black men in our country. How did this come to be? Why are these black guys walking around here with unskilled? They have no skills. They can even paint a wall, slack some hardwood floors, lay some bricks, cut some motherfucking grass. They can't do shit. And that's where the problem comes in. So you got all these worthless niggas running out to a warehouse to do some warehouse work, lined up like it's just like, okay, this is not making sense to me. You all have no skills. They ain't paying you nothing at the warehouse. $10, $15 an hour if you lucky to get $15, $20 an hour. Lucky. These jobs are not paying anything. These Amazons, all this mess, they don't pay nothing. You don't have a skill. And on top of you not having a skill, they got 1,000 other niggas like you who do not have that same skill, who are skillless just like you. So now these guys, they gotta survive. How will they? Rents are sky high. Who will help them? How will they survive? How will they eat? Oh, that's when you come in. So a lot of these guys are handsome, attractive guys. Oh, I done met a whole bunch of fine motherfuckers here in Atlanta. I can tell y'all some stories of niggas who walk through this front door. Very fine. Very handsome, very attractive. Gay, straight, you name it. I'm in the gym all day. I'm in all these damn gyms all over the city of Atlanta. Some fine brothers here. Some attractive women here. The women situation is not as bad as with these brothers. I could be wrong. I don't know. I have to talk to some of these women. Job market, everybody doing Uber and all this other shit. This shit ain't adding up. It is not adding up. So, you got all these damn people out here flocking to Atlanta. The job market sucks. They don't have any skills. The rents are high. They need a place to live. That's when you come in. They need a car to drive. That's when you come in. They need some food in the refrigerator. That's when you come into play. So you have to be careful. Because the only reason they're smiling in your face is because of what you can offer them. They're not really that interested in you. They're good at pretending that they are. I just spent part of Saturday afternoon talking to one of my friends. He's an IT specialist, makes damn good money. Very handsome, attractive guy. He has met bum after bum after bum, and all they want you to do is use him. When I say bum, these aren't no homeless. These are where they are technically homeless. They're very handsome, attractive guys. So I say, hey, what happened to that guy? He said, Walter, the man lied. He just told me he was working his job. He was just a part-time job. He couldn't put gas in his car. He was struggling. I was having to help him with this, help him with that, help him with this. I said, wow. I never thought he looked like he was a pretty decent individual. He said, Walter. And I said, okay, well, then I saw you with the other guy. What happened with that? And I've listened to these stories, and not just him. Like I said, I've heard people from New York, Washington, D.C., Miami, Chicago. They tell the same stories. And this is mainly in the younger people, mid-30s and below. You got all these handsome, attractive men who ain't doing shit with their lives. I'm talking about they're gorgeous. They're all over Instagram faking and fronting. I can take you to a list of them and show you these pictures. You say, oh, wow, he's gorgeous. What is going on here? They have no place to live. No place to live. But you're all over Instagram taking pictures about expensive cars and wearing fancy clothes. Where these clothes come from? It's very mind-boggling to me. They're not their clothes. So, they're all over Instagram taking pictures. They traveling. It's like, wow, how do they travel the world like this? I know I travel, but they travel extensively. I pay for my travel. What are they doing? So you got a market flooded with escorts. Every escort ain't gonna make the type of money that, there's just a lot of shit going on here, y'all. Pay attention so you don't get burnt. Niggas will lie to get to your front door because they got to get in there because it's cold and we done made it through the winter months now. Now we got to deal with the heat of the summer. It's hot out there. They can't sleep in these cars forever. Yeah, one of the guys that I was talking to this weekend, met the brother. The guy was driving a brand new S-Class Mercedes-Benz. Brand new car. Man was paying for this car, working a job, paying for this S-Class Mercedes, but living in that damn expensive car. I was myself, well, what happened? Well, when he was about the car, he was living with somebody else. You know, niggas and priorities are all screwed up. You're going to buy an expensive S-Class Mercedes, a 2018 S-Class Mercedes-Benz, a 2017 model. That's a house on wheels. I think I would have got me a place to live. Right? But he's fronting. So people see him driving that car that he's paying for, he's paying insurance and the tax he's paying for it, they think he's got it going on just based off that car. They don't realize this nigga ain't barely got gas money to put in that damn car. Pay attention. Everything that you see everything that you see with your eyeballs isn't accurate. Who would have guessed a man driving an S-Class Mercedes-Benz has all his shit packed in that damn trunk? I wouldn't have. What you doing driving an S-Class? Shouldn't you be in a Honda Civic? So you can go get you an apartment? But that S-Class opens doors for him to get him into some very nice houses all over Atlanta. So you can go from this house, that house. So when things fall apart there, move on. Pay attention. Niggas. How you got an S-Class Mercedes-Benz? Which I've owned multiple S-Class Mercedes-Benz, but I ain't never lived out the back of one. I ain't that stupid. God damn. It's a hustle. Shit, he just spent several months over there with my buddy. Several months. I think about 6 months. Got through the winter months. Before he got tired of it, nigga had to put him out of there. Got tired of buying him lunch. He doesn't make enough money to provide, to put gas in that S-Class car, which is constantly parked. So he got to park the car and ride with, y'all don't understand. He was parking the car at the nigga's house in the garage, all nice and clean, but getting in my friend's car to go places. They never really rode in the Benz because the gas was too damn high to put in that damn, you got to put premium gas in that car to fill that damn thing up as a motherfucker. Unless he was putting gas in the car. My friend was putting gas in the S-Class. Because the guy couldn't afford to put the gas in, but they had a great relationship, sorta. So he thought. Until he went through the phone. See, this would give it away. So you living in this man's house. You got your car parked in his garage. You're riding his car everywhere. You living there, y'all think y'all having a great relationship. Until he went through that cell phone. My friend went through that cell phone. That's when the truth was exposed. And he realized what this man was up to. Now, I encourage anybody. If you're dating somebody or talking to somebody or whatever, and you have access to their cell phone, if you can get access to it, you want to know what's going on in a person's world, this is your answers to your questions right here. This will answer everything. Or you can get access to it. If you can't get access to that, you can also get access to this thing you can get right here. A MacBook, a laptop. If you can get access to these two things, emails, you'll find out the truth. So once my buddy found out what was going on with Mr. S-Class, he wasn't comfortable with that. He wasn't comfortable at all with this individual, what he was doing behind his back. You know, they were like, they're having a good relationship. Me personally, I have mixed feelings about sexting. Somebody, you're on the phone sexting with somebody. I don't do that bullshit. Born to tell me I don't do this. But some people can get a kick out of that. So Mr. S-Class was sexting with quite a few people around town that he was meeting. It doesn't necessarily mean that he was meeting these people to have sex with them. He couldn't drive his car. The car was parked garage. He had no gas in the damn car. My buddy was taking him to work and dropping him off. So he probably wouldn't go in, but the conversations were pretty explicit enough to my friend was felt uncomfortable with this. Now, I'm like, hey, I don't know the answer to that. I ain't never caught nobody I knew sexting on phone. I can imagine this conversation can be pretty explicit if you sexting. I'm going to put my penis here, and you're going to put your tongue there, and we're going to do, I don't know. I've never sexted nobody before. That shit boring as hell to me. I'm sitting there, it don't work for me. So, but I was strongly everything isn't what it seems out here. We got too many guys out here looking to take advantage of somebody. And I've talked about this in the past about these homosexuals, as I call them, but this is a little bit different, I think. When you got guys who are employed, driving expensive cars, for the most part dressed nicely, many of them have college educations, and Mr. S-Class has a degree. They're smart, but they're not making the type of money they should be making because for whatever reasons. And maybe he shouldn't be driving that S-Class. That's your rent money right there. You can go get your own place right there. Fuck that damn car. I've been and dumped that shit off the side of the road someplace and went and got me an apartment. But the S-Class opens doors. That's how he meets people. People see him in that nice car. They say, oh, wow, who's this? He must got it going on. I know how cars work. People assume just because you got a nice car, they assume all kinds of shit. I didn't own plenty of expensive cars. People run up to them cars. Hey, how are you? You trying to get out the car, taking your seatbelt off. You didn't park, put the car in the drive. Somebody standing at the window. Like, okay, what do you want? They have numerous times in these damn cars. People are infatuated with cars. I had to ask my friend, was the S-Class that when you saw that S-Class that man was driving, you fell for it? He said, yep. I thought that man had it going on. And his finances just weren't that great. But if your finances are not that great, you should not be driving S-Class, period. I don't care what nobody says. That don't make sense to me. But hey. So you got to be careful out here who you let into your home. Be careful who you invite into your house and who you let stay and into your world because they're just opportunists. And I've never met so many lies before in my entire life. Woo, these niggas can lie. They are professional liars. The lies that come out these damn niggas' mouths today, I ain't never met so many professional liars in my life. Lie after lie after lie, and they swear by these lies. Gotta be careful. And just because you nice looking and got a nice body, you think, okay, this nigga's stepping to me. No, dude, they just looking for you for housing, food, shelter, and a free hot meal at Houston's or whatever restaurant y'all like to go to. So there's stuff out there. And I've heard this from too many people. I thought it was just me attracting these bums. And I've heard it from everybody. They talking about, Walter, this is starting to get ridiculous. I have a friend who, like he said, he will not pay for a person's meal. If we're going out to eat, it's Dutch. You pay for your meal, I pay. That way he can weed out. And he says when he's talking to these guys on the phone, like going to get something, he said, man, I'm only paying for my meal. I don't do that. I don't pay for other people's meal. You don't hear back from them. They move on. Don't waste his time. He said, I don't want to waste my time with somebody who I know looking for a free meal. I don't care what they look like. It's tough out here. And it's not getting any better. I saw something at the gym last week, and I said I wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm going to discuss. I'm going to do another video now. I saw a group of brothers at LA Fitness. And I don't want to offend these guys, because I know one in particular watches my videos. But they are actually living in a homeless shelter, and I didn't know this. We have a problem here with homelessness in Atlanta, in the gay community that I really did not pay any attention to. When I was at the gym on Friday, there were a group of guys and they're working out. And then I did around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to a different gym I normally go to. There were a group of guys and they're working out. And when I went to leave to go sit in the sauna, I saw some of the guys shaving and showering. That always concerns me when you see people in a gym environment shaving. And I don't shave in the gym, I shave at home because that's a personal thing, but you can get cuts and how do you clean and alcohol. So anyway, I saw these guys, a couple of them shaving, didn't think nothing about it. So I went on and took a shower, turned the sauna, took a shower, came on out. As I was coming out of the shower, the guys were getting dressed, they were about to leave, and we all walked pretty much leaving at the same time, but I got dressed quicker than they did because I had to do my shit on. Went out the door, got to my car. As I'm walking out the door, I see a shuttle bus there. And so I'm looking at the shuttle bus, and there was a younger guy who had been kind of eyeing me in the gym, and I noticed all these guys were together. So I said, oh, okay, you guys, is this your job? You all going back to work or something? This is a shuttle, let y'all come work out. I don't know. I'm just seeing all these guys going on this bus. I'm wondering, wow, what is this shuttle bus? He said, "Oh no, it takes us back to the." He was a young guy. He blurted out, "Yeah, it's taking us back to the homeless shelter, to some shelter." He said, and I said, "Huh?" And the other guys kind of looked at him, and they were getting on the line. They were getting on the bus. I said, "Oh." I got in my car. I drove over to the Walmart, which is right around the corner. As I'm in the Walmart, it took me a second to find a parking spot in that Walmart. And then inside, the guys that were just loading them shuttle bus are now in the Walmart shopping. So one of the guys walked up to me and I said, we were talking. I said, the younger guy, I said, you guys are in the homeless shelter? He said, yeah, it's their shelter. It's helping us with housing and helping me get on my feet. And he said he was working someplace, helping find a job. And we were sitting there talking in the produce section. He was telling me all this stuff. It was kind of blowing me away because all these guys that were on this shelter were on this. I'm gonna cut the end this here. I'll be right back in a few minutes where I continue this conversation. This video is going a little bit longer. I'll be right back. And today it is Monday, May 7th. The year is 2018, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me use the bathroom first.
Notorious.
This is a take one. We're going to do a full run through. All cameras should be sunk on this